Hello everybody and welcome to Crony Biker, and today it's new bike day. I'm getting a little bit excited. Let's get to the shop and I'll show you what it is. Can you guess? Put it in the comments. See you in a minute. Right then, I'm at the bike dealership. Did anybody guess? First of all, where am I? Here's a clue. Yes, you know it. I'm back at Voge Honda. It's got to be done, hasn't it? But what bike have I got? What do you think I've bought? Let's go in and we'll have a few more clues. Follow me. Yeah. So, what could it be? Am I getting another ADV? Which was brilliant. Could it be a Forza? What about a 500 or a Cub? Or maybe, just maybe, it's the one that's under this cover. Can anybody guess what's under there? Right, well here it is. As I say, without further ado, this is my new bike. Yeah, it's a CRF 300 Rally 2025. So let's take it out and see how good it is. Right then, so here it is, first ride. Massive thank you to Ian King at Voge Honda. Come and see him, he'll look after you. Nice guy. So this is the first time I'm going to throw my leg over this bike. So let's get on and we'll have a little bit of a talk and I'll let you know why I went for this bike. Right then. Let's go on the CRF 300 Rally. The clutch feels absolutely lovely. Lovely smooth gears. That's not the indicator, is it? It's down there. Let's shut the lid. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go up here. As per usual, I'm going to have to throw those handlebars forward a little bit. Now I recognise the switch gear straight away from the CB500 that I used to own. I've just been asking Ian about the running in procedure, and he was basically saying you haven't got to tiptoe around, just don't bounce it off the rev limiter. And I think that's because the modern engineering tolerances these days, it's not like the old days when you had to bed the piston into the cylinder. I think it's the machinery nowadays is so good that you don't really have to worry about that. But I am going to take it easy because I remember when I got the ADV and I did a bit of a standing start on it on this day, and I got a bit of flack for that. We'll pull over into the left-hand lane. Well, the first thing I notice is there is a bit of sag on the suspension, because although I have got long legs, so I always try and go for the adventure type bikes because I feel like they're usually taller. Because having a 34-inch inside leg, I mean, I can easily flat foot. This bike could be another 3 inches taller if it wanted, and it wouldn't affect me. And with the sag as well on the rear suspension mainly, I do feel it going down, but it's not too bad. Okay, it's time to do the first fill up. Let's see how much the little CRF takes. We'll have some Supreme 99, I think. That should do. Now let's see how far we get on that. 9 litres, 9.2 litres. And I believe it's got like a 12 litre tank. So it was showing me 1 bar. So let's just put that on. and we'll go and pay. Right, we've just filled up, reset the counter. Now I'm going to pop home and I'm just going to push these handlebars forward and maybe mount my phone if I can. And then we'll go for a little ride and a little chat, and we'll talk about why I went for the 300 rally. Right then, let's have a little chat about why I've got this. And we'll give you a bit of an update of what I've got in the garage and the reasons why. So let's have a look at the bike first of all. Now, a few of you still think I've got an ADV 350. Well, in actual fact, that got sold about a couple of 2 or 3 months ago. So as of the minute, I've just got the Africa Twin in the garage and my girlfriend's little Suzuki Avensis 125, which I've been using to commute on some days. But I've been feeling like there's a bike missing. A few people will remember I've recently took the Zontes scooter out, and I was toying about getting a Zontes or another ADV because they're a fabulous bike. But I wanted something that was capable of doing a little bit of light off-roading as well. Now then, the reason I went for this one and not the L, because the L's about six or 700 quid cheaper. I went for this one because I feel like this might be a bit better of a commuter bike in the bad weather, simply because it's got the screen and it's a little bit wider as well. And I feel like the width down here is going to protect your feet, your boots a little bit better than the L would have done. I might be wrong, we're going to find out. But I've just popped home because I've had to do the obligatory thing that I have to do on most bikes. I've had to slacken the bolts off and shove the handlebars forward about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. You've got to be careful though for the mirrors crashing into the screen. I've just put the phone mount on as well, so I can just have my phone on, bit of music on the cardo. So yeah, a couple of hours ago, just picked it up. I'm still getting used to it. So let's go for a little bit of a ride and we'll see what we think. But I think you've got to agree, it's an incredibly good looking bike. Yeah, I really, really like the look of it, and I do love the 2025 colour scheme as well. Now that back suspension's had a bit of criticism for being too soft. I've got to say, first impressions, can't make my mind up yet. With this bike, I plan to make a bit more content. I know there's a lot of reviews on this bike, mainly from America, Canada, but there's not many from the UK. So I plan on adding a few things, modifying a few things, and I'm going to take you along the way and we're going to do it together. But for right now, let's jump on and we'll go and have a little ride around. Now, in case anybody's wondering, the Africa Twin's going nowhere. The Africa Twin is what I would consider my touring bike. So if I'm going to go over to Europe, I'm going to be going on the Africa Twin. And I know this bike can do it, but the Africa Twin can do it better and carry more. That's the thing. It's not even that I fell out with scooters, because I absolutely love scooters. I'm hoping this bike's going to be a little bit of a halfway house. It's going to be my play bike, my fun toy, a little bit of gentle green laning, hopefully, and it's also going to be my commuter. So yeah, why didn't I buy the Voge? Well, I found it a little bit buzzy, if I'm honest, and I just feel like this engine is a little bit more refined. And I haven't done 70 mile an hour yet, but all the reviews I've watched are saying that it is capable of sitting at 70 mile an hour, and I'm sure the Voges, you can change the sprocket to make it a bit more relaxed, but that's not the bigger picture. On I'm actually in the Facebook group for both the CRF and the Voge 300, and somebody put a comment on the Voge that they'd been in for their service. I think it was the first service, and they were quoted in the region of 240 quid or something for the service, and I believe the services on that are every 4,000 miles. Now, by comparison, I've purchased a service kit with this bike, which was £299, and the Honda guy said that if I continued to have the bike serviced at Honda, which I've already got the first 3 covered, he said that it extends the warranty to 6 years. So I'm buying a Honda, I bought a Honda, it's got potential 6 years warranty. I've got 3 years servicing for £299, and the service intervals are 8,000 miles. So there's a potential saving there. I know you pay more on the initial outlay, but there's a few hundred quid potential saving there on servicing and warranty alone, and that was what clinched it for me to put my hand deep in my pocket and buy the Honda. Plus, as you all know, I'm a little bit of a Honda fanboy as well. I mean, I've had the CB500X, I've had the Honda ADV 350, I've had the NC750X, I've got the CRF 1100 Africa Twin, still got that, and now I've got the CRF 300. One of the other things I was hoping for in a commuter bike, I mean, that ADV 350 I had was pretty good on fuel, I thought. This seems to be amazing on fuel. I'm doing almost 95 mpgs average over the last 30 miles. I've done a bit of dual carriageway, a few steep hills. I can only imagine that'll improve as the engine loosens up. One other thing I forgot to mention was I asked Honda to fit me the Honda USB kit, which is a USB Type-C, because I've got the ones off eBay before and Amazon, and I've fitted them. They've never been 100% reliable, but they are cheap, so you don't mind. That one was about 52 quid. And I think he fitted it for free because it's just a plug-in job. But I thought I'll go with a Honda one, because you always need, like now, I can charge my phone if I want, or a sat nav. And I thought, just for peace of mind, get the Honda one. But what a beautiful day! What an absolutely beautiful day to be having a ride around on the new bike day. But yes, so far I'm in love with this bike. I love it. I'm actually on the lookout for a few little green lanes, although I don't know where they are or what the law is, or if you're allowed on them or not. That's where the TRF come in, I suppose. This is a very steep downhill. The brakes are gradually getting better. How far have I gone so far? Right, so I've done 56 miles engine braking downhill. So I've done 56 miles and I'm loving it. The brakes are getting better because they were, well, I was a bit, when I first got on them, I thought the brakes were covered in grease or something, but they're already coming better, so I'm happy about that. In terms of power, it's just what I was expecting. I've got no complaints. I think I will go via Gellia Road. Yes, we'll go there. We can go to the end and left into Matlock Bath, but that's going to be jammed today. So we'll go round here. Is he waiting? Oh, thank you. And we'll go and do a little bit of exploring. But yeah, I'm loving it. This is why I need to join the TRF or something. I've just noticed this sign, and it says dead end byway ahead, no through route for motorised vehicles except for access. But then on the green one at the left it says byway open to all traffic. So I'm all traffic, so let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look what's down here. And this is his first little test. Second gear chug, yeah. Whoa, few rocks there. Wow. I think I might be going home with some scratches. But this is why I bought this bike. I want to do things like this. I want to learn to get better at it and probably go with a few people. I mean, what kind of a nutcase does this on a brand new bike that they've only bought today? Yes. Yeah, this is it. This is why I got this bike. Just so I can go exploring. I've just taken a photo which will geotag it, so I'll always be able to find it again. But look how amazing this is. We're not racing, we're not trying to break any land speed records, but what we are doing is we're having a bit of fun. Bit of wheel slippage then. Now then, I should probably turn the ABS off on the back, just in case. Yeah, it's a bit gnarly. Here we are, a bit of water crossing. Oh, do I want to get a dirty? No. Hopefully I don't, but this bike feels like if you fell over, I feel like I could easily pick it up. Whereas Africa Twin might be a two-man job, or pull me back out. Now then, I think I just spotted another one. I don't know where I am, by the way, but it doesn't matter. What's this one? What does that mean? Well, it's got car tracks, hasn't it? So let's have a look. Let's go down here and we'll have a look. Shall we? Now let's hope it's not just a driveway to somebody's house. Oh, now where? Shall we? Dare we go down here? I don't think that's for motor vehicles though, is it? So can we turn? I mean, you can't do that with the Africa Twin, can you? Pull a bike backwards uphill. I imagine it's this way. Although, can't help being curious about, oh no. I mean, if we went and had a look down there, what are the chances of turning round? Well, there's only one way to find out. In for a penny, in for a pound. Come on. Oh, yeah, this is a lot more technical. Oh, it looks like they've had water down here as well. Second gear's a crawler gear as well. Oh dear. Oh, this is steep. Oh yes. Now then, I wish I could set a tripod up there to show you that. And then you get to a gate, which we're obviously not going through that, are we? Oh yes. This is incredibly steep. The DJI Osmo Action 5 does not do this justice of how steep it is. But believe me, you'd struggle to walk up this. First gear crawler. I'll tell you what, boys and girls, we're having some fun today. Bit of tyre slide on the back, bit of ducking down. Oh yes, oh yes. Right, we're back to the beginning. So yes, sometimes it pays off to go and have a look, and sometimes it doesn't. That one didn't lead anywhere, but it was good fun finding out. And I mean, this is what I'm talking about, right? When I bought the Africa Twin, I had these ideas of grandeur that I was going to go off-roading and down all these green lanes. Unsuitable for motors, is it though? There's only one way to find out. Let's turn around and go exploring. So yeah, I know where we are now. Yeah, I know where we are. So yes, as I was saying, I bought the Africa Twin with these ideas of grandeur that I was going to be an off-road champion. It's too big and heavy. Some of these trails I've been on today, you'd have to be Chris Birch to attempt them on an Africa Twin. And because the bike's light, and I know I can pick it up and turn it around in a dead end if I wanted to, and because of that, it gives you this confidence to tackle stuff like that one just there. If I was on the Africa Twin, I would have had to pass that by, because I would realise that I could end up getting in trouble. So having a little lightweight bike like this, it just opens up a whole new door of exploration that you might not otherwise try and knock on. Playing it by ear, to be honest. Slipper clutch then was good. Now where are we? Wow, this is absolutely brilliant. I'm going to get a photo. Big tree fell. Yes, I mean, if I'd known it was going to be this good, I would have bought the tripod and set it up, because you're not getting a proper perspective of this. Right then, where are we now? Where are we now? This might be a good place to set the drone up actually, and just do a little bit of messing about. And there we are, the 300 rally. It's really impressed me today. I've got to be honest, I've really enjoyed today. It's been brilliant on road, and we've done a little bit of light off-roading, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. I've definitely made the right choice with this bike. I'm going to love this bike. I'm going to try and figure out a bit of a luggage solution. If you've got any ideas, put them in the comments. And if you've got any questions, put them in the comments. So all that remains for me to say now is, thanks very much for watching. Give us a thumbs up, a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.